Kavitha has said that it's a fabricated case and that her arrest is illegal. This is the big breaking that we are bringing to you. Remember, CNN News 18 in fact tried to get in touch with K. Kavitha as she was being taken to the Rouse Avenue court. And the latest we are learning is that K. Kavitha has termed her arrest as illegal. Why is she saying that? We will be breaking down that for you. Remember, the BRS has also been saying that the Supreme Court had given directions to avoid any kind of coercive action against K. Kavitha as far as the ED is concerned. But the ED still went ahead with that arrest yesterday in the evening after conducting raids for over 5 hours at Kavitha's Hyderabad residence. Remember, BRS leader KCR was also there, her brother, to defend her. Let's also listen in to K. Kavitha's reaction.
Do you want to say something? Do you want to say something?
It's a fabricated case. It's an illegal arrest. It's a fabricated case.
All right, let's quickly go across to Arunima. I'm also joined in by Swastika and Anshul, who's currently stationed outside the ED office. But for now, let me also go across to Arunima to begin with. Arunima, very interesting that K. Kavitha is calling this a fabricated case and that her arrest is illegal. Why is the Supreme Court direction also being quoted by the BRS?
So 2-3 things first. What the BRS has been arguing since yesterday, and that is what K. Kavitha is also referring to when she says the arrest is illegal. They are pointing out that the law says that when you arrest somebody in city A and you want to take that person to city B, you must produce the person in the local court and seek a transit remand. That was asked by KTR also yesterday, that where is your transit remand order from the court? Are you producing her before a local court? That was not done. When I asked that of the Enforcement Directorate officials here, they said we produced her in Delhi, and that is what is happening now. They had usually you have 24 hours time before you have to produce an accused in the court. So they had time. The arrest memo was around 5 o'clock. So they had time till then. But this morning itself, the medical examination was done and she has been taken to the court now. The reason for that is because they want to impress upon the court that in Hyderabad, the BRS, people, supporters were getting agitated. Things were getting out of control. Prime Minister was present there carrying out a road show. So in the best interest of justice, they brought her here and they produced her in court immediately. What we are hearing is that K. Kavitha has been given 5 minutes to speak to her defence counsel, and shortly after that the proceedings will begin. ED will try and defend its action and seek custody. K. Kavitha's defence will point out to what you just said, that they had given an assurance, even if it was verbal, that no coercive action will be done, but that has been violated.
Absolutely. In fact, let me take that forward with Anshul also. Anshul, you heard what Arunima has had to say. She's made a very valid point stating that it is the transit remand that has been the crucial bone of contention when the ED made that arrest of K. Kavitha. Having said that, what will be the ED's defense today?
So yes, the Enforcement Directorate continues to maintain that only it was said verbally in front of the Supreme Court that no coercive action will be taken against K. Kavitha. But yes, the manner in which new facts have come to the light, it was very, very important for them to initially go ahead and question K. Kavitha regarding those new facts and the new statements that were given by her close aides as to how K. Kavitha knew that kickbacks were actually money was actually being given to the Delhi government while this excise policy was being made. Now post that, the Enforcement Directorate still maintains that the entire procedure of arrest is absolutely legal because she has been arrested under PMLA and hence the manner in which she has been arrested and brought out here to the national capital, that is absolutely to the point, and how the procedure has been laid down by the law. The entire procedure has been followed is what the Enforcement Directorate has to say, and that is the reason why they are very, very confident that they are going to get an extended custody of K. Kavitha, and once that custody is granted, they are going to confront her with the newfound evidences, because remember, K. Kavitha has already been questioned for more than 27 hours over a span of 3 days last year in March itself, where the Enforcement Directorate was successfully able to seize at least 10 phones from K. Kavitha, and they continue to maintain that there could be 5 to 6 more mobile phones which could 5 to 6 mobile phones which could play a very, very important role in the investigation, and those phones, according to the Enforcement Directorate, was not handed over to K. Kavitha. Now 5 phones have been recovered from the residence of K. Kavitha is what we are being told. Are these the same phones that the ED was looking out for? That is something
Right.
that remains to be seen. But yes,
Right.
the Enforcement Directorate is very, very confident that they have the legal standing to not only arrest K. Kavitha but also seek an extended remand and question K. Kavitha about the newfound facts in this entire matter.
Absolutely. That is an interesting piece of information that you've just shared, Anshul. In fact, I'm going to request our correspondents to continue staying with us because we have more reactions of K. Kavitha coming in. Let's also listen in.
Do you want to say something? Do you want to say something?
illegal arrest,
Please
it's a
decide.
fabricated case.
Please
It's a
say something.
illegal arrest,
Please
it's a
decide.
fabricated case.
All right, so K. Kavitha, in fact, being steadfast about the fact that this is a fabricated case. This is something that not just Kavitha, but the entire BRS has been maintaining. Having said that, let's quickly go across to Swastika. Swastika, I want to know from you the kind of ground sentiment within the BRS. We've seen them protesting as the ED officers, in fact, thronged a residence. But having said that, what is the larger political ramification of this entire arrest? We've also seen the Samajwadi Party chief, Akhilesh Yadav, also train his guns at the government at the centre. Take us through what has been the political reaction coming in from the opposition, primarily the BRS.
Well, you've had Akhilesh Yadav, you've had Priyanka Chaturvedi also in fact raise questions and express her solidarity. The larger voice coming out in support of K. Kavitha is that ED is being allegedly misused to arm twist opposition leaders. Even though the BRS is not part of any alliance, INDI alliance, it's just that Kavitha, being a former parliamentarian from Nizamabad, holds a lot of good relationship with leaders in the likes of Akhilesh Yadav and Priyanka Chaturvedi and even several others who have expressed solidarity. Cut to the impact that is happening as far as Hyderabad is concerned. Yes, the entire family of K. Kavitha, the Chief Minister's family, is looking at legal options to relieve her from this entire case. But it's going to be a long road ahead considering Kavitha has been booked under PMLA and has been named as a key accused of being part of the South Cartel, which allegedly provided kickbacks to the tune of 100 crores. She's also been accused of having indirect stakes in Indo Spirits, one of the liquor companies which tweaked the licenses to profiteer from it. All of this under the purview of investigation, but one thing is certain, it's going to be a long legal hurdle and it's something that the party was not prepared for. In fact, yesterday the ED searches when it happened came at an unannounced, completely as a surprise. A legal team was thrown off the doors. They were not even allowed to go inside. After the searches, arrest memo was issued and Kavitha within a few hours was taken to Delhi where things stand right now, even as she is being produced before the court. As far as the family is concerned, even though Kavitha was not gearing up to contest for the Lok Sabha elections, she is a prominent face for the BRS and particularly at this juncture, the party is struggling to keep its flock together and especially weighed off charges of corruption that's being constantly levelled against them by the likes of Prime Minister Modi himself and from the Congress also. So the party right now is trying to resurrect itself on the ground. So Kavitha's arrest in Delhi liquor scam case is coming out as a big negative impact on the BRS as far as their entire mission resurrecting is concerned.
Arunima, if I could bring you in on this bit as far as what the scenes were like at K. Kavitha's residence yesterday in Hyderabad. Much is being spoken about the whole brouhaha that took place when there were some people who also claimed to be K. Kavitha's brothers and in fact ended up being her lawyers. They turned up and that has also apparently miffed the ED and the ED is planning to take action against it. Could you share the details?
Yes, yesterday what happened there was during the course of the questioning, the family members of K. Kavitha got to know that an arrest memo has been served and they barged into that room and subsequently when ED officials questioned the Joint Director of Enforcement Directorate who was present in the room, can be seen in the video, she questioned that how did you get inside? KTR, K. Kavitha's brother, turned around and said the questioning is over because you have served an arrest memo. Where is the transit remand application? Without that, this arrest is illegal. And taking that argument forward, currently the advocate representing K. Kavitha is telling the court, the Rouse Avenue court, that they had given an assurance, a verbal assurance to the Supreme Court that no arrest will be made, and he's also going on to say that the court was about to record that in order, which means that it would have been a written assurance given if it was recorded in the order, but at that point the Additional Solicitor General assured that no arrest will be made, but not to record it but take it as an oral submission.